In September, Amazon announced that it wants to spend $5 billion to build its second headquarters. Then on October 2nd, UT Dallas offered Amazon more than 100 acres of land that it owns nearby. Other areas in Dallas, as well as major cities like Boston, Minneapolis, and St. Louis, are competing with UT Dallas to win Amazon's approval. With its second headquarters, Amazon expects to hire as many as 50,000 people over the next 10 years. We talked with a few School of Management students and got their thoughts on the news.
I don't know much about it, but personally, as a student, I believe it'll be really great for not only the campus, but all of the residents who live here, all the students who go here, especially since this area is really business oriented, and this area already has like 4 or 5 major corporate headquarters located in this area. I know all other counties have offered the same thing to Amazon, and from what I understand, those other counties they're not as stable. They're going through trouble with fracking or something. But I think it'll be really great for the students, especially because this is a real engineer-oriented school of management, a lot of great business students, and I think it's a great way to build a relationship with Amazon, the way UT Dallas has built relationships with other major companies here.
I think it's actually a pretty good idea, or a good proposal, since UT Dallas has a lot of emphasis on engineering and computer science, which is something that Amazon could really use if they offered their future jobs or internships in return for students that are really gifted and really good at doing computer science and engineering, things of that nature.
I kind of see it as a good thing just because as UT Dallas students, especially me being a JSOM student, we're looking for opportunities after we graduate. So having Amazon right next door to UT, I think that'd be a good thing, especially because it's a trendy thing, and we're usually youngsters, we're trying to look for Amazon and everything, we're always on there. So I think it'd be a good opportunity. And UT Dallas is always expanding and building, so I think having Amazon would be a good opportunity just for us.
President Richard Benson also said the university wants another business partnership like it has with Texas Instruments. He promised Amazon that UT Dallas would be a recurring source of talent. Amazon wanted to choose a city with more than 1 million people and an abundance of tech skills. Even so, some things could hurt Dallas's chance to win the bid for HQ2, mainly the clash between Amazon's progressive politics and Texas's conservative politics.
So today we are joined in the studio by William. Hi William, how are you doing?
Doing well, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you for asking. So today we're planning on talking about Amazon. They're building a second headquarters, and there's a possibility that it could be built here in Richardson. I've heard that Amazon is planning on spending roughly around $5 billion on the second headquarters, so what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The American Airlines Center was actually built for less than $500 million, so quite a big increase there. I think the major implication that we're seeing here is that if it's built in Richardson, the UTD student body will actually benefit quite a bit from that. So 90% of our alumni are actually STEM grads. Mm-hmm. So that is the target audience that Amazon's looking to pull for their workforce.
Okay, that's really cool. And isn't there some possibility that the university could even lend some land out to Amazon? Is that right?
That's right. So it's not really lending, it's actually just giving it to them.
Okay.
So it's proposed 100 acres just north of our campus, south of George Bush Highway. So all that land would be for Amazon HQ2.
Oh, that's really nice. So why do you think that the headquarters being built here in Dallas is a good idea?
Well, we have some infrastructure to really facilitate Amazon HQ2 being here, that being really our airport. So we really control, we're one of the big cities that's really good at dealing with airlines. So that's a huge movement for Amazon, obviously, if they want to focus on logistics and moving their stuff via air. Also, Texas has a lot of flat land, Dallas specifically, and it's more of a centralized location with a central time zone. Mm-hmm. So all those are really convenient for an operation like Amazon's.
All right, and last question. Even though we've touched a little bit on Dallas's infrastructure, do you think that all of this growth and all of these job opportunities. Do you think that the infrastructure in general would be able to handle that, or do you think it's too soon?
So despite us having the airport, no. The area is not really ready for it right now, and the main problem is congestion, because Amazon does move stuff by truck. So you can see it in Richardson, actually, and there was a huge debate about this in 2015, about improving the infrastructure around here. The roads are too small, the alleyways are too small, and all those are breaking down, essentially. So you can already see the issue with traffic. So that's the primary issue, is just really spacing in terms of mobility.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for coming in and giving us your opinion on things.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course.
So today on Campus Consensus, we'll be discussing Janae Aiko. Apparently, she got Big Sean's face tatted on her. So.
Oh snap, she said come and put your name on it, hey. Okay, well we're also gonna be talking about Eminem's epic 4-minute freestyle on the past BET Hip Hop Awards. He was going ham on Donald Trump the whole time. We're gonna see what y'all think about that.
Hey, he did that for the brothers. Also, we'll be talking about Dove Soap. Apparently they did a commercial that caused a lot of just racial stirring. So we'll be getting into that as well.
All right, let's get into it. Hey. Eminem just did a 4-minute long cipher on the BET Awards. It was like this past weekend, and he was dissing Donald Trump the whole entire 4 minutes. Did you watch it?
Of course I watched it.
What is your opinion on it? Tell the people.
Oh man, I've been waiting for this freestyle for so long.
I mean, I agree for the most part. The part that really stood out was how he talked about Colin Kaepernick and the whole NFL thing. And I think that as far as politics in the NFL is concerned, I think the players have the right to do whatever they want and protest peacefully. And I don't think it's really, it's not that big of a deal for him to really care about. There's bigger problems in the world, like what's going on in North Korea. I don't know why he's making such a big deal out of it.
I thought it was pretty cool because usually, I mean, from what I know, I don't really listen to rap that much, but Eminem doesn't talk about political stuff that much. So for him to go out like this is pretty influencing for a lot of kids, a lot of people, and it's a big change.
Since he came out with his freestyle campaign speech, basically blasting Donald Trump, and I knew he was going to do a continuation of it because he's working on a new album, and this cipher is just exactly what we all needed. And
you expected it out of Slim Shady, right? He's
oh
always
yeah,
been just a good society, so why wouldn't he?
Especially with his history with Bush and all those people. It's just expected, and I feel like he's such an influential person right now that he was the perfect person to just go at it, and he's the GOAT, so you can't really refute that.
I think it kind of helps for it to come from somebody from his background.
A white guy.
Yeah, basically.
White guy.
It's it definitely helps because I feel like, it's not just, black people whining again. Like you see, this is something that is affecting way many more people, way many more cultures and stuff like that. So I definitely appreciated it. I know I shared it to my Facebook page a few times. I definitely retweeted it a few times. But absolutely, that's on repeat.
Recently, Janae Aiko, she got a tattoo of Big Sean's face on her. So would you ever get a man's face tattooed on your body?
Never. I can never love you that much.
Nah, I'm a real big proponent of not really putting tattoos on myself. I'll be totally down with everybody else. I don't really care about other people putting tattoos because it's obviously something that's very close to you that you want it on yourself. Right. Me personally, can't say that I would.
Even your husband?
No. I don't. No.
Not your husband.
No, not my husband.
What about your dad?
No, no. I honestly, I like images more. I feel like they have a lot more backstory to it rather than someone's face that could be easily messed up.
I have 3 tattoos.
Whoa!
And that was always my rule. I would never, ever, ever get my significant other or a family member or the name of somebody on my body. But that's just because it's my body. And if you're comfortable doing that, my only concern is what happens if things don't work out. And
I mean, it's true love. That means, you're dedicated, you love them, you got their face on your body.
That's awesome. Go her for having that kind of compassion for a person. And you know what? That person, even if they don't end up together, it's still going to be a part of her story.
Dove recently released a commercial where it seems as if they have, a black woman transforming into a white woman. And, a lot of people are outraged about that. How do you feel about that?
I think they know better than to do that because they've been doing like a lot of initiatives and marketing, like commercials where like they're talking about love your curls and your color and all this stuff. So like it kind of makes no sense. And if they did do that, they're just wrong.
And the fact that it's soap, like it's already symbolic enough.
Yeah, very much. Yeah. So I don't think they did it, and if they did it, their money's gonna be gone.
It's been a very long history of literal whitewashing in commercials where I'm just kind of like, it didn't even surprise me. Where I was like, I couldn't even be like fully outraged. So I'm just like, okay, same old stuff, different day.
Thank you for tuning in to Campus Consensus. We're out here every Thursday from 11 to 1. So if you want to come give your opinions, we're definitely out here. We welcome all opinions. So come on.
And if you guys have any suggestions, please comment below. We're looking forward to any new topics. So.
Thank you.